Alright everybody, welcome back to Tiger Woods 2014, and we're going to be doing the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. At Pebble Beach, of course. And we're at 19th in the EA Sports World Ranking. We have 5 tournaments before the Masters, so we should get to number 1, because that's the prerequisite for playing in the Masters is, for some reason, not winning 6 tournaments in the beginning of the year, even though the Masters is within the first 5 months of the year.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. It's part of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup, one of the true treasures of the sport, an American masterpiece. Pebble Beach Golf Links, it feels like home to be here. Hello friends, Jim Nance for EA Sports.
Why in the world would it have given me a punch?
Nicely
It's a
played
good thing I
shot.
saw that.
He put the ball right in the fairway. Leaves it about 20 feet from the cup.
That sounded
Nicely
weird. Phil
played
Mickelson
shot.
leading the way at 8 under par.
Well, it's a quick start here. First hole with a birdie chance.
A 300-yard drive and a 1-inch putt. They all count the same.
Very true. Very true. I feel like if we can win these 2 tournaments, this one and the next one, we'll probably be at number 1. If not, it'll be the one after, because we've been going up pretty steadily.
Good smooth backswing, nice change of direction, and a straight tee shot. That sets up his second shot beautifully.
Oh, that might drive him.
On the green with a brilliant chance for eagle.
Give me that eagle, baby.
This putt for eagle.
That's a great effort.
Yeah.
Let's review how the previous golfers have fared on this hole.
62 birdies, 60 pars, 1 bogey. Is this the uphill one? No, oh, okay, this one. Make sure I don't hit a tree.
He drove that one with authority.
180 yards left to the hole here.
Beautiful approach.
All right.
Close for birdie.
He's putting for birdie here.
Here's
Saying,
a view of last
unless
week's
you're hitting
round.
really bad shots in video game form, Pebble Beach is one of the easier courses. Same with TPC Scottsdale, which is why it's so weird that that's a DLC course. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Very well done off the tee. He's going to be happy with that. Right in the fairway and long.
I think it was very long, buddy.
This will be the lob wedge or
The
60
wind
degree.
might not really affect this. No, it did. Okay.
On the green, about 18 feet.
I was
to
worried
the
it was
hole.
going to go over the
Well,
green
an outside chance to make one
because
from
it's such
here.
a short shot.
This for birdie. Six iron ought to do the job from here. It looks like the flagstick was the target all the way here.
I was like, I can't tell.
In for birdie. Beautiful. A clean swing, solid impact, and nicely in the fairway.
And we are pushing 230 yards right now.
Probably didn't need all of it.
That's
Never mind, it did.
That's a real beauty. 8-foot putt here.
Can we get it to 6 under through 6?
That's two
Yes.
eagles on the day.
I think it'd be like when Tiger, what was he, 12 under, and then second place was like 2 over or something. It's gonna end up being one of those. Oh, I have a 60-degree already. It's 107. It's down 10 yards. You're looking at 97 with 2 mile an hour. So let's go right
Going
there.
with the lob wedge.
That
What a
one
shot.
is tight, about 5 feet away.
5 feet.
Well, that's a big putt.
What an idiot.
That means we're tied for the lead.
And how about the latest from the leaderboard?
Me and Phil, baby.
That's a good solid start to this hole.
Playing the 7 iron. Very
Whoa.
nicely played. And that'll be a chance to pick one up.
That one away.
2 putts from here would usually work.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad at it.
And this putt for birdie. Looked online
Yeah,
for a
slow
long
speed.
time, but just misses.
My thumb almost slipped off the stick.
There's the shot, you see, that would have lengthened my career considerably. Just a touch over 200 yards to the flagstick here.
Really wouldn't think 3 mile an hour would take it
Outside
10
chance
yards
here.
left.
Looking to close out the front 9 with a birdie. Well,
Oh,
compared to some that we've seen, that was a decent effort.
damn.
And now this for the par.
8 under through 9 with 3 pars
How
actually.
has the round been going to this point?
Pretty good.
In the fairway here, he's really been driving it well so far. Here's a quick view at fairway's hit.
I feel like the wind's just gonna do so much. Yeah.
Can't beat these players
distance,
for the
but
tournament when it comes to this category.
Somehow needed another 8 yards. No, not 8 yards, but 5 yards of wind.
And could be a good start to the back nine. This is a chance.
That putt
No
turned
break.
on him.
All right.
He walks away with a par.
Really don't understand why they even
How has this hole been playing so far?
have green grids move when there's no break. I don't understand the reason for that. Because it's been the last 2 holes where that one was literally pretty much dead straight.
That's the way
But
to stand up and hit it.
The grids are moving a decent amount. And the last one,
About 1 1/4 left to the hole.
decently straight.
52-degree wedge here. Okay, about 15 feet, and that'll be a very good look at birdie. And a look at birdie here.
But look at how much,
That's one you'd like to have over.
even that one didn't break much, but it broke way more than all the others that had
Played
about
right
that much
into the
break.
sweet spot as he got his par.
It's very strange. It's like the, I was playing the 2K game, 2K25 earlier, because I'll still play like just TGC tours to see what I get, because it is fun to play, but it's aggravating, because how many of the systems are implemented horribly. And I had 2 shots.
This for his birdie.
One was with a wedge. Actually, they were both with a wedge.
We now have a new leader.
And my character has a draw swing.
Check out the top performers in the tournament so far to this point.
And I hit it perfect. So when you have a draw swing, when you hit the green, where does it spin? Left. Because it's going right to left. That spin. So why does this thing hit the green and spin, I kid you not, dead right off the green? Like, it didn't make any sense.
Well, that's out there.
Where it hit on the
distance.
green was
Nice
flat,
shot.
and it spun dead right, hit a slope, and went off
Let's
the green.
hear from David on this next
It's like,
shot.
okay.
Right at about 125
Cool.
yards to where the hole is cut. Standard
So,
lock for a sand wedge,
you guys have
56
spin.
degrees.
Very much incorrect.
On the green here, a look at putts made between 15 and 20 feet on the round today.
And
Another
here's a
one.
chance to make birdie here.
It's in.
I was
Birdie.
about
10
100,
under par.
110 yards away. I was... What was I? I think it was like 12 mile an hour winds helping. And I was uphill like 2 yards, 6 feet. And again, I hit it perfect. And for some reason, it's like 8 yards short and then spins 20
this is a
feet
beautiful shot, Jim. You put it right in the fairway.
backwards. And like, you're telling me a 12 to 15 mile an hour wind is not going to help that ball at all. It was only uphill 2 yards. Like, they don't have wind working properly with wedges or regular irons for that matter, because I had a par 3. I had a 6 iron, I believe. Another one that was hit perfect. And I don't hit very many, but these 3 I did.
Well, we'd like to be closer here. Long way to go still.
A chance to pick up one right here. Minus 11.
It
for
was
the tournament.
downhill about 8 yards.
Take a look now at the season-long standings.
It might have
in the
not
race
even been
for the
downhill that
FedEx
far.
Cup.
But the wind was into off the right. So it was into, but it was mostly off the right. So it's going to hurt you. And I aimed this pretty much pin high. And it flew 15 yards almost past its carry distance. It's full carry distance.
What a drive. If he keeps up with
How?
this consistency, it's going to be a very strong round.
The wind is into. It's downhill only around 12 feet, which is 4 yards. How could it have possibly flown almost 15 yards past its 100% carry distance?
You might be wondering the best in the field this week when it
Doesn't
comes
make
to
any sense,
greens
and it's like-
regulation. Here's a look.
You just start to get so frustrated at that point. It's like, I didn't even try after that. I just went through the round as quickly as possible.
Yes, sirree.
Because I guess they think that people love to play in constant 12 to 20 mile an hour winds. Because literally every single tournament you play in, the wind is 12 to 20 miles an hour. It's like, do you guys not realize that in real life, you actually rarely have wind that's more than 5 miles an hour for more than a round?
With the driver now.
Like, it
into the
just doesn't
breeze.
make any sense. And it gets annoying. I get you want the tournament to be
And about
harder
40
for
left
people,
from here.
but you don't need to make the weather conditions just so stupidly unrealistic to where you never have a day that's calm, you know?
He absolutely knocks down the flagstick right next to the hole.
It's like, are you trying
This
to
now from 8 feet.
Chance to make birdie.
make up for the fact that you
Sinks it.
don't have rain in the game or something? Like, or that if you do have rain, you don't have rain in any tournament.
Data bank now and find out
I
the
think
best
I'm
of
pretty
the
sure you
best
can
so
put
far.
rain on, but it doesn't affect anything, like, at all.
And this par 3, about 200 yards to the flag. Going with a 4 iron here.
Probably gonna be short. I pulled it. That would have been pretty good if I hadn't pulled it.
There, Jim. 60-degree wedge.
What a magnificent out from there. Par is always a good score on this hole. What about this tournament? Exactly how do they line up? Here's a quick look now at the standings.
Only ahead by 5, so it's not gonna be like Tiger Woods when he was ahead by like 14.
He's
Oh,
showing
yeah.
a lot of game right
And there was
there.
another one where I had driver. It was downhill 29 feet, so about 10 yards. The wind was helping around 15 miles an hour. I was like, okay, I'll be able to get over this bunker in the middle of the fairway
Reach the green from there, Jim.
because it's only
Wonderful
300 to carry. And my normal driver goes 296, I do believe. Just a regular drive. And it didn't carry.
Count it. And with that, we witnessed
And I hit it
some
perfect.
impressive performance
It's like,
out there today.
really? You guys really want to pick and choose when you want the wind and the slope, or I guess it would be slope to work, don't you? Because just with the 10 yards downhill, it should have
Next week,
carried.
we are traveling
I only
to
had to
sunny
carry it
Florida
6
for
yards
the Honda
extra.
Classic. Thanks for joining us today. Jim Nance, along with David Verity and the rest of the crew, saying so long for now.
And it carried only 3 yards extra. It carried 299 on a 296 driver. Wind helping around 15 miles an hour, so it should help you a minimum of 8 yards. Downhill 10 yards, which should give you a minimum of at least another 5 yards. It's like, what are you doing? Honda Classic PGA National Championship course in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. And we'll check to see after this tournament if we are number 1 yet. So we have 3 tournaments before the Masters. If we are number 1, I'm not sure what I want to do. Maybe we'll play the tournament before the Masters and skip the next one, or we'll play the next one, skip the one before the Masters, and then play the Masters.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proudly present the final round of the Honda Classic, a part of the FedEx Cup playoffs. PGA National in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, designed by George and Tom Fazio, redesigned by Jack Nicklaus in 1990. Home of the Honda Classic since '07, and we welcome you to our coverage here on EA Sports. Jim Nance, along with my good friend David Verity, in the booth here today.
When a name on top, Sang Moon Bay. Only 250.
What's he got over there, David?
115 yards left, Jimmy. About a good 6-iron for you.
That was good. I don't think I moved it over to the right enough.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
I hope everyone was paying attention. That's how you do it.
I was correct.
Right around 14 feet
And
from the
not
hole with
moving
this
it
putt.
enough. Wow.
Missed with that putt.
Okay. But that's one of the things I'm talking about. Like, not much breaking at all. I move it to the
He's
left
got to like
edge of
hitting
the cup.
par on that hole.
And it's raining, so break should affect it a little bit less. And it somehow misses right of the hole. Whereas I guarantee you, if the next putt breaks 3 times the amount and I aim at left edge, it'll be dead straight. Very strange the way they implement some of these features.
Oh, wonderful shot. Exactly what you want to accomplish from the tee here.
Pulled it.
Just what you were looking for. A birdie bid. They say this game is a game of inches.
All right.
Let's check now the golfers and how they're faring on the next hole.
Par 5, no eagles. 8 bogeys, 11 birdies, 104 pars. Playing pretty difficult For a par 5, that's 538. Man, why am I pulling everything?
Clean strike that we're used to hearing, and that's going to find the second cut.
Has anything changed? Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Oh, I missed the fairway. That changed.
A very
Wow.
conservative
8 mile an hour
approach
wind
there,
did nothing.
About 30 feet the distance.
Really? That's insane. Considering 3 miles an hour brings it 10 yards left.
Looking at birdie. What a fantastic putt.
Okay.
Take a look at last week's leaderboard.
Me. And man, I'm a little disappointed. So, there was a game that came out this week, last week, one of the weeks. Crimson Desert, and I've been looking at it for a little bit because it's like, man, seems too good to be true. Wow. And that's what I mean. 7 mile an hour wind brought it 20 yards left. How? How? Like, what?
That one is in the sand.
Alrighty.
60-degree sand wedge shot from here.
An unbelievable shot.
They're like, you can do this, this, and this.
This for par.
And I was like,
That par
I
is a
don't know,
pretty
that's-
good score here today.
that's too good to be true, I think. And it looks beautiful for such a massive open world. Now, there were, besides how much you could do, the other thing that kind of turned me a little bit off of it at the time was it's a mix of like medieval and futuristic stuff, and to me, I don't really like that aesthetic. It's just weird. That's even though it makes sense in games like Horizon Zero Dawn, I just don't like that game because it has tribal elements, and I just find that very boring. Whereas if you're gonna go medieval, like Kingdom Come and stuff like that, I think it works better
Look at birdie
to
here.
be 100% like that, or have it be like,
It's a game
Really?
of inches, and that
That
putt
didn't
was
move, huh?
perfect until the end.
or have it be like Skyrim, where it's a medieval type setting and there's magic. That I can get down with because, you know, there's so many things like that. But anyway, and it's made by Pearl Abyss, I believe, who the thing they've made before is a MMO. I do not like MMOs. The only one that I've ever played is Fallout 76, and I absolutely hate what that does to Fallout. Because Fallout's not an MMO. I don't like
this
the
is a
way
beautiful
MMOs
shot, Jim.
play, where you're doing
You
the
put it
same
right
thing
in the
over and
fairway.
over and over and over.
And now the second shot here at this par 5. Okay, for this
Usually
shot,
the
this
story
either
is
three
very
or-
weak.
No, it looks like, yep, this is 4-iron.
Oh, what a beauty this is. That one is close.
And then
Anytime you're setting up for a short
there's
putt like
constant,
this,
like,
keep
hey, you
your
gotta pay
mind
for this
focused
update and that
on the here
update
and
and
now.
There it is for Eagle.
stuff like that. But this was touted as a single player, open world, action adventure game. Like, okay. And what it ends up being is basically a single player MMO. Because most of your quests just don't really make any sense. Like, why are we doing this? And it's very weird. The control scheme is very much, it's an MMO, but you take all the online elements out of it, and they left the control
We
scheme
don't make
because
too
it's
many of
so
these, but you never
weird
know.
and awkward.
And
It's
this one is
very
for
strange.
birdie.
Yes, sir.
And then I've watched a good bit of gameplay to make sure that, you know, it wasn't for me, and maybe down the road, who knows if it's ever $15 or something. Man, that story, not good. Yeah, not good. So probably won't ever be picking that one up. Like I said, unless it's super cheap.
Oh, got a hold of this one. That's a well-executed tee shot.
That's a great shot, landing close to the flagstick. Ready to conquer this hole. This for birdie. Another birdie, and now -5 for the tournament.
Yeah, so far in 2026, for me at least, I've tried to stay away from buying video games unless I know I'm gonna play it. Pretty much immediately. Because otherwise, you know, you can wait and get it on sale. You don't have to spend so much. Every single thing in the world is insanely expensive.
Oh, you didn't leave any of that back
And
on the tee.
I'm trying to think. Well, in January,
David,
February.
set it up for us.
Well, if you triangulate this and do all the math, I make it a little under 100 yards. I'd call it 99 if I were being picky.
And right now, most of March. Oh wow, wind did absolutely nothing. And so far, I think the only game for me, you know, because Neo 3 came out, and
with a birdie here.
I've heard that was fantastic, but I haven't played the first two.
Oh, they missed one there.
So, you know, not going to go right into 3.
He's got his par.
I think that was the first one of the year, though. That was really a bigger release.
Here's how he's been
And High on
playing
Life
so
2,
far.
which I played a little bit of the first one. I need to finish it. Then Resident Evil Requiem at the end of February, I think it's the best Resident Evil game. I really do. And I don't play a lot of the, you know,
Okay, settle down
new
and watch
releases
this is driver
every year.
off
Like,
the fairway.
sadly, I might only play like 2, even though I'm interested in, you know, 10.
Oh, that's going to be a
Just
very
because of
nickel
the amount of
that
time,
approach. Well
you know, I
played.
don't have, and I want to get through a lot of these older games first.
With that birdie, now -6 for the tournament. Here's a quick check of the current top 10 for the tournament.
But yeah, so far, other than that, you know, Slay the Spire 2 has come out, but again, I haven't played the first one. And of games in March, that is it. So, pretty slow start to the year for video games. Versus movies,
Not gonna
there's
be
been
bigger
a
or
lot of
better than that. Comes off
really
this tee
good
with a
ones.
crushing drive.
See, this is what I hate. Like the 11-mile-an-hour wind. Oh no. Yeah, a little bit. I was gonna say it's gonna move it a mile left and do nothing to the distance, but
Well, this is where you need to keep a positive mental attitude.
it did it.
Jim.
It did everything it needed to.
That one found the spot.
Oh really?
Take a look at the top players this week as
334.
far as driving the golf ball
Goddamn.
into fairway.
Okay, that's about 10 feet away and leaves a pretty good chance. This for birdie.
With that, we have a new leader. Check out the top performers in the tournament so far to this point.
'98.
What a beautiful swing. The ball is on the fairway. He made a run at the flagstick. And that one drops for a birdie.
It's 4 in a row.
Perfect swing.
I was worried.
And that is long.
I was thinking
Yeah,
before I
couldn't
swung
get it
I should
quite wide.
probably move this to the right, but we got lucky.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Nicely done.
He has a birdie opportunity here. In the last few years, the world rankings have gotten more attention than ever, and here's an updated list.
So I'm tied for third. Didn't hit it.
Nothing wrong with that par putt.
First par of the back nine.
Very well done off the tee. He's going to be happy with that. Right in the fairway and long. All the great players know how to hit that shot just like that. Minus 11 for the tournament.
I mean, all I did was aim it to the right, take an extra club, and
Here are our highest ranked players when it comes to birdies.
I'm tied with Sang Moon Bay.
Incredible shot.
It's insane
That's a
to me.
very
That's what
makeable
you have to
putt
do for
after
11
that
mile an
great
hour.
approach. Well played. Ready to pounce on a birdie. Minus 12 for the tournament. Let's take a look at the latest leaderboard.
Okay, well, some of these guys are just Neanderthal, Jim. That's a massive tee shot. 230-yard shot left into the flagstick here. Yeah, going to be disappointed.
Dead
with that
straight.
effort.
Well, that closes up coverage of the final round here at the Honda Classic. See you next week. This is Jim Nance and David Faraday and the rest of the EA Sports crew saying so long for now.
Alright, let's see what we are at now. Number 3. So that means we probably will... We'll be doing at least 1, maybe 2 of the next 3 before the Masters. I wish it would say I'm pretty sure it was you have to be number 1. It says you have met the qualifications. Can I skip straight to it? I don't want to, because if I do, and it's like you can't play, then I've wasted, you know, I can't play and whatever. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed it. See you in the next one. The next one, we may be going to the Masters, or we're going to play West Coast Invitational and the Cadillac Championship. So have a good day, and I'll see you.